Hi, welcome to the Productive Procrastination Podcast. I am Francis, your podcaster. Uh, I don't know what to say. Thank you for joining me. You can like, subscribe. There's going to be timestamps sometimes, if I feel like it, on certain things and topics that I talk about. If you want to just go ahead and skip to the certain things, I usually like to talk about movies and shit like that. So yeah. More often than not, I ramble, so don't expect too much. Alright. Thank you for watching. Alright. Hey, what's up? This is another episode of Productive Procrastination. The camera looks a little crooked. Trying to fix that. Anyways, hey, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Happy Productive Procrastination Day. I've been doing a lot of that lately, to be honest. But today is what? Today is the Tuesday, January 5th. Happy New Year. 2021, yep. God damn. It's almost been a year of this fucking coronavirus bullshit. Well, I mean, it's been a year since it's been around, but since it's hit hard since the first lockdown, first lockdown in California was in March, like the weekend before my birthday. That's when the first one hit. Yeah. My New Year's was, I don't know. It wasn't so special. To be honest, I thought I was gonna Zoom with some people, but ended up not happening. And I was fine with it. I don't know, like, I'm all glitchy. Why is the video like this? Come on, man. Anyways, yeah. It was fine. I didn't really do much. I wasn't so into it. A lot of people are thinking, like, oh, 2021, the coronavirus is magically gonna be gone, like disappear, like it has an expiration date. Guess what? No, you still have to wear masks and shit. So, nothing really big to celebrate there. There's more of the same bullshit lockdown. So it got extended. I don't know if I mentioned it last podcast, but the lockdown in San Francisco has been extended indefinitely. So it was supposed to end yesterday, the 4th, but no. Oh well. They say that there's going to be hopefully that's true. They say the vaccine will be available to everybody late February, early March, but I don't know. I doubt that. Look at my fucking hair, Jesus. I didn't fix it up. I don't really care. Right? I mean, sorry. I did it. I don't know. People, actually, no one's been listening. I usually have one person listen on Podbean. But so far, nobody. And sometimes I'll get like a view on YouTube, miraculously, if it's not myself. But no, I guess everybody's doing their thing now that things are open. Well, not really. Kind of. I don't know. What did I do New Year's? I didn't do it. I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep like right at 11:30 and woke up at like 12:10. I was like, oh, I missed it. Oh well. I wasn't really into New Year's this year, but you know what I'm really into? What I'm so psyched for is new president. I can't wait for that. What was it? The 20th. We got 15 days. And then we get a real president in there. I mean, Donald Trump isn't technically a real president. We should hide that blemish. It happened. Accept it. Just move on, though. Now he's all crying. Dude, there was this... I don't know if you've heard this or if anybody's heard this. I saw on the news the other day. that he called the governor of Georgia, like he was pleading to him. He was trying to have him overturn the election. It's like, oh yeah, all I need is X amount of votes. You can just say that there was a mistake. At first, he was all like trying to be smooth and flatter him, and then he became like crying and pleading, and then threatening. That's sad, man. Can't believe he's our president. Jesus. But we're gonna have like a good one. I'm not even sure if Biden is gonna be that good, but he's gonna be good in comparison to what we've had the last 4 years. So, cheers. Very excited about that. Oh, by the way, what's wrong with my shoulder? I need a. I haven't worked out. I know I said I was going to, but I haven't. I don't know. I think it's just the combination of the lockdown and the weather kind of bums me out, man. Jesus, like it's yeah. I've been trying. I mean, I'll lift something if I like. I'll carry things. I don't shy away from it, but I haven't like worked out with the dumbbell or anything, or doing any kind of cardio. I haven't taken my bike out because it's been rainy. It's all been wet and foggy and cloudy. Actually, the fog and clouds cleared up. It's actually kind of nice out, but still, I don't know. It's cold. Leave me alone. I did have a small victory today, which I'm happy for. It's I fixed the espresso. I always have trouble saying that. Espresso machine. I fixed it. It was touch and go for a while. I was very close to just throwing it out, but I knew it worked. It heated up, like it heated up. It was trying to pump, but it just couldn't. It was making that noise. It just wasn't pulling water. But it was like vapor lock. What I did was I didn't know how important this was, but apparently it's very important through the whole machine. But the frother, the steamer, I soaked it in a mixture, the nozzle with a mixture of, what was it, vinegar and water. I let it soak overnight, and I think it broke. It decalculated. It took away the calcium out of the nozzle, and it worked today miraculously. I already had my cup of coffee too. I was drinking my cup of coffee, frissing. Jesus, excuse me. I was drinking my coffee, trying to fix the espresso machine, and then it worked, and I already finished my coffee. I was like, fuck it, I'll have another cup of coffee. Yeah, I made a like a little latte, but then I put too much milk in it. This is the first time using it like officially, and then I ended up throwing it away. So I made another one, and I'm drinking it right now. And you know what? I think I'm feeling the caffeine. I feel energized. Maybe I should work out after this. Who am I kidding? The only exercise I'm doing is running my mouth. That's the only kind I want to do right now. Ugh. I'm gonna have to start working out soon. Yeah, it's I got to do that in due time, I guess. So that was a good victory. I was very excited. Like, oh, I'm gonna have like nice coffee every day now. I think the next thing to do is to buy espresso machines. I mean, not espresso beans. Yeah, espresso beans. Ground beans. We don't have a grinder, so it has to be pre-ground. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Nothing else is new. Let's see. What else did I do this weekend? I played a shit ton of Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my god, this game is so good. I have to say, I haven't even played the story mode really. I haven't gone past. I just finished the intro to the story mode, and then my shoulders feel funny, and they look funny. Oof, I don't know. Oof. Anyways, yeah, it's such a good game. I haven't played like I said. I only played the intro to the first part for the story mode. The rest has been multiplayer and been killing it with multiplayer, man. I can play that for hours. We actually have played that for hours. So some games, let me tell you. So some games have these things called raids. These things called raids. So it's a multiplayer, co-op, online co-op usually, and it's very. You have to there's thinking, there's puzzles, and it's hard. Like Destiny had raids. That's the only other game that I know that had raids. And it's like one level. Oh no, there's like usually several levels. This one has 3 levels. They call them chapters. And the first chapter was easy enough. I think we beat it in like an hour or so. But one of our friends already went through it, so he knew all the puzzles and all the challenges that you have to do. So it was relatively easy. The second chapter we had no idea. And usually when you do raids, that's what happens when you go into it. You have no idea what puzzles or how to solve them, and they're completely random, and you have to figure it out, and it's really hard. That's why it really takes like 4 people to actually you have to notice everything, patterns and everything to actually finish the level. So we were doing it was 4 of us, and we're doing the second chapter. I think this was Saturday night and Saturday afternoon or something, and we were doing it. We started at like 2. It was like 4.5 hours. We spent 4.5 hours on one level in the second chapter raid, and we didn't even finish it. We were just so frustrated. We're like, every time we thought it was the end, it wasn't. And yeah, it was very frustrating. I can't even speak. Felt very defeated. My spirit was broken. So we were so disappointed. We wanted to finish it, but we couldn't. Like, our friend was going out, and he was like, okay, I can't. I have to start getting ready. I'm about to leave in like 20 minutes. So we had this great idea of leaving our PlayStation on. At least 2 of us. It was me and my friend that was leaving. He's like, okay, we'll leave it on. Hopefully, because it doesn't save where you're at. You know, you have to start all over if you want to do it again. So we left them on. Later that night, I was watching Cobra Kai. So we left it on, and then I checked on it, and the PlayStation went on rest mode, and it turned off the game. So we did not get to start where we left off the next time we played. So I told them that, and then everybody was like, "Oh fuck, it was 4.5 hours, and we didn't even beat it." And then the next day, Sunday, I was like, "Yo, we done this. We've done this before. Like, we've gone through it. Let's fucking knock this out." We ended up playing it later that evening on Sunday, the next day, and we beat it. It was actually so much easier. Oh my god. Yeah, we beat it in, I think, 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. But that's like half the time. But seriously, like, that's why I love the game, like the raids. I think I love any games with raids. Because those raids are, because you have to think. It's all a puzzle. Like, you have to defeat enemies, but you have to defeat enemies a certain way. And they don't give you hints. They don't tell you. You just have to notice things that happen around when you do it. Like, oh, we're supposed to kill him here, and you'll notice like a little symbol will pop up out of nowhere. You have no idea. You just have to notice it. You have to know it. It's tough. It's pretty. It's cerebral, like as far as those puzzle things, because you have to really, pay attention to those little details. I love it. It makes me miss Destiny. I used to play Destiny, and I'm thinking, shit, maybe we should, like, it's still locked out. Maybe me and my friends will get back into Destiny and do some of those raids, because those raids were ridiculous too. Yeah, it feel like when you do a raid, it kind of feels like it is a journey. It's like a movie. Like, okay, like Fellowship of the Ring or some shit. Okay, we gotta do this and that, and then all these problems arise, and you have to figure everything out on the fly while fighting enemies. It's pretty cool. I think the main thing, though, was in this Chapter 2 raid, the jumping. Jumping is ridiculous. It's hard to jump in that game. It's not like a known jumping game, but there's certain platforms that will appear and disappear, and you have to figure out the pattern, or you have to figure out strategies on how to work it. And just the actual jumping itself is hard on the controller, because this game it's a samurai game, so it's slashing, it's fighting. You don't really jump. And this one, like, the second raid was a lot of jumping puzzles. Ugh. Anyways, this coffee's worth it. It tastes like victory. Yeah, that's what we did. I've been watching Cobra Kai. It's pretty fun. All right, so here's the thing about Cobra Kai. It's one of those really good bad shows. Like, I hate it. As like someone who writes a screenwriter, it's just it's gross. The show is so gross. I hate it because there's no story arc. They just, no one learns anything. It's not a story arc. It's like a story circle. They just keep going round and round, creating the same problems. It's their own problems. Like, everything could be fixed by just talking sometimes. I don't know. It's like they solve their problems with karate too often. Like, I get it, it's a karate show, but like, you get a ticket. Oh, karate. No one goes to the police. All these kids are beating each other up and shit. No one presses No one pressed charges. I can't even speak. Press charges? No one pressed charges. Why does that sound funny? Nobody pressed charges. Anyway, nobody does. And are you pressing charges? No. Are you gonna press charges? How do you say that? Do you say pressing charge? No. Pressing charges? God, I am on one today. Wow. My mind is gone. Many said it's been gone for a while. One of those people is me. I say that. My mind has been gone for a while. Are you going to be pressing charges? Yeah, pressing. All right. Yeah, no one's pressing charges. It still sounds funny. But anyways. And when, oh God, I don't know. And like, of course it's a TV show, and they're always going to revert back to make it dramatic, and make the drama last a while, like over a couple seasons, of course. But they flip-flop in the same episode. They're never one way or the other. They're always one the other way. They're They're always one way or the other. There's not like, okay, you know what? My father's actually a good guy. I'm gonna love my father. And like 5 minutes later, like, fuck my father, man. Like, they flip-flop too much in the same episode. Like, yo, just let them be one way, and then let it build until, you know, there's like let the conflict build before, you know, shit hits the fan. Otherwise, it's just like, yo, like I don't want to say any spoilers, but it's not really a spoiler because you see it happening. Like, you can tell what's gonna happen. So what's his name? LaRusso's daughter, in one episode, says, "No, I'm never doing karate again." And like in 5 minutes, she's doing karate. You know, it's lazy, but I still love it. To be honest, I can't. I binge watch it, and I think it's because of the nostalgia factor. I like the one thing I like. I've noticed that the pattern in the second season, because like in the first season you never really see the pattern. You can kind of see it, but then it's just like season 1 was basically season 2, and season 3 is basically season 2. You know, it's just same story arc, just different players being different roles. I don't know. That was my rant. That was my yeah, I don't know. The only thing I really like about it, what I first liked about the show, they're bringing it back in the third season, was a relationship between Johnny, the Cobra Kai guy, Johnny, the sweep the leg guy, and Miguel. They're dynamic. They're bringing that back, where he's like, they're learning from each other, kind of thing. Oh no, the light went out. Ah, just noticed that. I forgot to charge it. When did I use it last? I don't know. Anyways, that's what I like. They're bringing that back, but I just hope they do it. I have one more episode left, and oh God, I don't know. I love it, but I hate it. Yeah. It's already 22 minutes. Oh, what else can I talk about? I don't know. Did I watch any movies? Oh, I started watching The Expanse. My friends have been watching it. My friend Lawrence, and then my other friend Alam, he started it. And I only watched the first episode. It's kind of cool. I think I can get into it. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. I have to get in the mood for it, but then I think I would be a fan. There's a lot of like actors in it that it's cool. Like the Latino guy from Umbrella Academy. He's in it, like the assassin kind of ninja military guy. And who else is in there? A lot of people. The first Punisher is in there from the first movie. He's like the main character, or one of the main characters. I don't know. It looks interesting. I'm gonna give that a chance. I've been sleeping on Amazon Video. Jesus, there's like a lot, like Amazon Prime Video. There's a lot of good movies on there, and I was like, I think I forgot what day it was. I was just like clicking on like, oh, add to list. I'm very excited. There's one that I watched, which turned out okay. I thought it was okay. Just okay, though. Could have been better, but it was entertaining. Was I'm Your Woman? I don't know. It's about like this. I kind of want to look it up. I'm Your Woman. It's like kind of like a gangster movie. And it's about like this kind of like gangster wife whose husband turns out missing, and her and her child are trying to run away, escape the gangsters, but also look for her husband. And it's cool. I thought it was an okay movie, just okay. But I saw there's this movie with the Joaquin Phoenix that I really want to watch. I already forgot what it was about, but it came out recently, and it's got Joaquin Phoenix. What movie is that? Is he? It's another like one of those gangster kind of movies. Not really gangster, but like dark noir movies. I'm gonna watch that. I think I was gonna watch that the other day, but then I was playing Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of coffee. I'm kind of like, I hope I'm not crashing. I'll just have another cup. Yeah. I'm telling you, this lockdown is like make me crazy. Yeah. I want to do something. I remember just like a few months ago, I was like going to my friend's house, have some drinks. Now it's just like, fuck. I need to get out. Now it's gonna be rainy, and I don't know. Help me, Jesus. Help. Going insane. Anyways, I'm gonna stop it there. I think that's enough rambling for today. Yeah. Y'all have I hope you had a good weekend. I'm so over this fucking lockdown. I hope you had a good weekend. And I hope you have a good week. And have fun. Be safe, responsible, but also, let loose. Everything in moderation, even moderation. Yeah, someone's texting me. All right, peace. Have a good week. Why can't I stop this? I can never stop this on time.